Hello and welcome to this week's Money Roundup. There's more good news this past week with the UK economy growing by 0.4% in the period to June, compared with a rate of 0.2% in the first quarter of this year.
The Office for National Statistics credited construction and services being lifted by the warmer weather, and the construction sector grew by 0.9% over the quarter.
Chancellor Philip Hammond celebrated the news, highlighting that the economy has grown every year since 2010. Unemployment is at its lowest since the 1970s, and our national debt is starting to fall.
Sterling has had a testing time recently. It fell to an 11-month low this past week. At face value, it appears to be influenced by snippets of inconclusive news from the Brexit negotiations. For the first time in almost a year, it dropped below $1.29, following renewed concerns that the UK may leave the European Union without a trade deal.
There's also the dollar to consider. US economic growth as measured by a GDP percentage jumped from 2.2% in quarter one to 4.1% in quarter two, supporting the case for higher US interest rates. This has propped up the dollar, making it harder for sterling to gain traction.
The sterling fluctuations mean a few things. Most directly affecting you've probably noticed it is more expensive to shop in the States or Europe on your holidays. However, for UK exports, a weaker currency means that UK is more affordable to overseas buyers. This can be good for the overall UK economic growth.
In the US, we're witnessing to some extent a share buyback boom in some businesses. US companies are planning a staggering $1 trillion worth of buybacks in 2018. This would represent a 46% year-on-year increase. Executed buyback levels to date stand at $754 billion, so $1 trillion really isn't looking that far-fetched.
Share buyback occurs when a company repurchases its own shares from the open market using cash or additional borrowing. This reduces the overall share count over which profits are spread. The effect is a boost to earnings per share, and it boosts other measures related to corporate profitability such as return on equity. That's all we've got time for on this week's Money Roundup. Check out our Meet the Investment Team series on our True Potential Investor YouTube channel, where this week we have Matt Henderson giving a behind-the-scenes look at life on the investment team.